Relentless monsoon flooding has killed more than 1,000 people in Pakistan, where 1/3 of the country is underwater. The country's foreign minister is appealing to the international community for much-needed aid and humanitarian assistance.
This is what a warming planet looks like in reality. Pakistan on the front line of the climate disaster. The flooding here is on an epic scale, with streets turned into rivers and entire districts submerged by the unending cycle of monsoon rains.
Our helicopters are having trouble finding dry land in the south, in Balochistan, for instance, as to where to drop goods. There are many harrowing and heartbreaking scenes of trauma and distress. This is a huge humanitarian disaster, and I would call it quite apocalyptic.
The country's scientists say there's been a massive change in the intensity of the rainy season, with double the amount of water falling in the last 8 weeks. With rivers swollen and bursting their banks, melting glaciers are also worsening a catastrophe that's killed more than 1,000 people. Many millions have been displaced. They're now living in makeshift camps with basic provisions in short supply.
People are the deprived house are living in the very bad conditions, facing very troublesome conditions, such as they are nowadays living in open areas.
In some places, the waters are slowly receding, but what's left is heartbreaking. The damage is overwhelming in many areas. Rehman Ali and his family are trying to salvage what they can. Like countless others in this worsening environmental disaster, he doesn't know how he will cope.
I don't know how to rebuild my destroyed house. Even I don't have anything to feed my family. I lost everything. I don't know where to go. God help me.
It is staggering, almost beyond comprehension, that nearly 1/3 of Pakistan is now underwater. That's an area the size of Britain. And the monsoon isn't over yet, with more rain forecast. The authorities are appealing for more international assistance, as the first aid has started arriving in the country. But for many trapped by the rising floodwater, it may already be too late. Alex Rossi, Sky News.